go where I want, good. Yeah, I go where I want, good. Yeah, I go where I want, good.
So I need to show y'all the before of the garage before I start to empty it out. Keep me occupied. I need another project. So since it's so hot, I'm gonna try and tackle the garage while everything's going on. So I'm gonna get this removed today, the carpets, and whatever this broken screen thing is. And Operation Garage will begin. Hey y'all, what's up? Sorry, this intro is gonna be kind of brief because if you knew what my day entailed, what project I'm about to take on, and how tired I'm gonna be, we're gonna get straight to it as quick as we can. Let's just say that. Y'all know I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself, okay? No, we haven't started the full rehab yet. Just to give you a little quick update on that. Moving along. I'm like, what can I do to still make progress on things that I plan to get done that won't require me to just be like inside of the house, not able to breathe, you know, it's still hot outside, but if I could do something maybe outside that's shaded, will make it a little bit more bearable. And I'm like, the garage. Look, I'm already sweating. Oh my God, oh my God. It is Saturday, June the it's not even June no more. It's July the 4th. This is how out of touch with the world I have been with everything happening. Like yesterday, I just kept hearing pop, pop, pop. And I'm like, damn, they shooting around here? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I thought it was a cool little neighborhood I was in. But then I drove past some kids with some sparklers and I was like, you dummy. It's 4th of July. So that happened. I needed to share it because I thought it was hilarious. First of all, I felt old as hell because I was like, yeah, this is one of them old as hell kind of moments. But then I also was like, girl, you really, your mind is, it's there, but it's just not everywhere, you know? Okay, so because y'all know I can talk, I'm gonna get straight into it. Today we are gonna start my garage floor project. I told y'all in the home tour, that greasy, dirty, leafy, kind of musky garage is going to be made over by me. Now we can't, I'm shaking the fuck out this camera, I'm sorry. Now granted, the walls and the doors and the knobs, all that's still dirty. We haven't done the paint. I'm still undecided of whether I'm gonna just wait and let them paint it when they paint the rest of the house. But that's not what we're gonna focus on right now. Right now we're gonna focus on the floor. The biggest part of this is going to be prep. Y'all know I have watched a million videos. Who knows how I'm gonna do, okay? But I've got all of the ingredients. I've got all of the supplies. They were not cheap, guys. They were not. So yeah, that's happening today. I'm excited. Whew. I know I'm about to give myself a run for my money. Just look. Such a me thing to do, to say, I'm just gonna hold off on the projects, guys, for now. And then I just take on a big project. And I'm gonna bring y'all along. The majority of it is going to be time lapse. But of course, I'm gonna show you what we're working with as usual. Show you the before, give you the process, bring y'all along with me. We haven't even started. I just wanna say thank you to Siobhan. That comment that you left on my video, as simple as it was, it resonated with me and it made me feel like, you're really right. And it was so simple. She literally was just like, I think doing projects will help you stay positive, or I think doing little projects here and there, I think you should still do it. Basically, she said it in some way, that way, and I'm like, y'all kind of be knowing me because you're right. It makes me happy to continue to make progress, even through the hurdles, even through the roadblocks, even through what's gonna come through this process. So, you know, sitting on my thumbs and not doing anything, it would just make me feel even worse. So we back. You're not gonna hold me down? What's up? So let me show, there's a bird like screaming for dear life. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so here is the garage at the before state. My biggest fear is like in the cracks where like ants and bugs come. So I did spray this little crack and sealant with this ant shield. Don't know how well that's gonna do, but we did that. This is what we looking like You know, I got some cracks and I also got some things to kind of try and address that, which I'll show y'all. But right now it's just really, really dirty. Some really, really deep, tough oil stains. It don't even look like oil, I don't know what that is. You see we got some more cracks that kind of go along the surface here. Boom, some more stains. All right, more stains. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna handle that, but I'm gonna clean it as much as I can. And I think just get as much as I can on there because that's not gonna be seen anyway, so yeah. This is like rust, I think. Pretty dirty all around the board. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to move this water heater, so I'm just gonna be working around it. And as y'all can see, like I said, the walls are really, really bad. Dirty, damaged. So we're not even addressing the walls. We're just focusing on the floor right now. But this garage at some point is gonna be a complete makeover. But of course, y'all know I'm gonna be putting all this work in. Y'all finna see this before. And here's the before. Oh yeah, I also got this little pressure washer. I got it off of Macari, y'all. So I didn't have to pay anything for it. Like when I tell y'all about Macari, I know I haven't made a video about it in a very long time, but like low key, it helps me get some of the things that are just not in the budget. Like selling the things that you don't need and using that money to get things that you do need. It's, you know, sometimes it's like an even exchange. So definitely take advantage of that. If you're in a position to need a little extra money or need something that you can't necessarily afford just yet, you gotta really think about how you can use these platforms to benefit you. So like I said, this was just something that wasn't in my budget to buy, okay? Shut up, bird. Shut your ass up. So yeah, I'll be trying this for the first time. So that'll be interesting. And it's just so many tools that I'm gonna have. I'm telling y'all, this is just the beginning. So I'm gonna prop y'all up. First thing we're gonna do is empty out this garage and sweep it out. I ain't even did nothing yet. I'm sliding off my knees. I'm gonna be exhausted by the end of this. But we got it clean. We got it emptied. Now it's time to sweep all the leaves, dirt, and bugs off the floor. So what I want to do is hit them corners pretty good, get as much dirt and debris out as possible. And those corners here and there, still pretty dirty. I want to get that, but as you can see, super, super greasy and dirty. I did the sweeping, but I'm gonna wet this up and then we're gonna start the degreaser process. All right. So the next step is the cleaner and degreaser for concrete. This is what I'm going to use to help lift some of that oil, dirt, and stains. Try and get close with y'all so y'all can see how this pressure washer is doing. Alright y'all, so I squeegeed it to the best of my ability. And obviously it's not gonna look clean because it's just not, it's old. And some stains aren't coming up, but I feel like I'm making a difference. But I need to etch it, so that's the next thing I'm gonna do. Mix concrete etch with 2 gallons of water until dissolved. Do not add Do not add concrete etch directly to paint. Solution contains mild citric acid. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 gallons of water in here, pour it to the concrete, and get to scrubbing. You can literally hear it fizzing. Y'all hear that? So the prepping part is done. As you can see, those dark spots are wet spots. So we just need to allow it to dry. There's no rain today, y'all, and it's hella hot. So it really is the perfect day to put this coat down, but I don't wanna skip no steps. I wanna allow it to dry. Now, did I scrub it to the full max? I don't know, but we're gonna work with what I have and hope for the best. Technically, I'm supposed to be waiting like a whole 24 hours, but I have to fill these cracks in with cement, with like that patch stuff. So I'm at least gonna try and get that done once all this is dry, and then we'll just play it by ear and go from there. Yeah, tired. Bye.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I came back, and while it's like visibly dry, I can tell it's not like fully dry. Like right here is a spot with some more moisture. Some moisture around this crack. So I'm not even gonna play with it, y'all. I was going to try and go ahead and apply it now, but I'm not. And I almost said, forget it, I'm not gonna fill in these cracks, because I watched a video where this guy was like, don't fill in the cracks because they're gonna start to seep through and be more visible after you put the paint on. And I'm like, I mean, I guess that can't look good either, just seeping through after you put the paint on. So I have to try my luck. Also, like, this part here, because it didn't come up with the degreasing, and I feel like it can be scraped up, like this one, I started to scrape it. I probably should have did this when I was scrubbing it, but I didn't realize that this was actually like still on the surface. So yeah, I'm going to get out the concrete filler, fill these up while I'm at it, maybe fill up some of these little holes, little dips and chips. And I'm gonna go and get my sander and use that for the first time. Let's give it a go. See, like my cracks are pretty deep. Balls. this is what we have. Oh my God, y'all. I gotta go inside. This is what we got though. Is it perfect? Nah. I tried to at least get the bigger cracks, the bigger dents. See some that are kind of like splotchy. That's because the hole goes kind of deep. Like it creates bubbles when you put it in there. So I figure I'll fill it up a little bit more. Like this one's a little more thick. Fill it up a little bit more, but hopefully I can flatten it or even it out with a sander. Or so that's what I'm telling myself. So hopefully that works. Yeah. This crack went along the ground and up to the wall. And I was kind of iffy. Let me back up and show y'all. Kind of iffy if I was gonna do the epoxy on the floor and on that little trim as it starts here and ends here. This is all concrete, but like there, I was iffy, right? And then when I realized I put that up there, I'm like, well, now I have to. So in all honesty, between me and you, I almost didn't fill in any of these cracks. This is a 15-year-old house. I'm okay with some imperfections, but I'm like, I already have it in my car. Let's just do it. Let's just make it the best it can be, right? This is supposed to take 8 hours to dry. So yeah, consider me going home thirsty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm finna get some PTSD on the 4th of July. I just don't think this is my holiday anymore. Ooh. I gotta go. So quick recap, okay? I got the junk in the garage hauled away, removed everything from the garage, degreased the garage floor, etched the garage floor, power washed the garage floor, patched up the garage floor. Now that needs to dry. And in the next video, we gonna hope that it is a success. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Florida just ain't got no respect. But what you gonna do? You're not supposed to do it in a lot of humidity. So really playing it by ear. After this video, it could go real left or it could work out pretty good. Now, I think that regardless of how it turns out, it's gotta be better than what it was before. Like, it's already better than what it was before. When you walk in there, it smells fresher. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you're not following me and you watching this video, like, what you waiting for? Come on, join. Click that subscribe button. And when you click that subscribe button, make sure you click that little bell. Because if you subscribed and I post a video and you're not notified, don't get mad at me because you didn't click the bell. And if you already subscribed, why you ain't got that bell clicked? And if you already got that bell clicked, I fucks with you. I do. Hashtag notification game in the comments below. I hope your 4th of July was great. I hope your Saturday was great, whatever you did. You know, it was another day for me, if I'm being honest. Look, where I'm from, I'm just hearing a little bit too. No, I'm just playing. Hope y'all having a good day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Psych.
Now, how do I turn this? Whoa. So, quick update, y'all. My camera's dead. Well, it's not just dead, it's actually broken. My lens is broken. And it just took a nice little dive while I was driving. So, no more time lapse for a minute. I'm gonna try and record what I can on my phone, but I probably have like 1 minute of storage, so I need to speak really, really quickly. But this is my sander after I did as much as I could, y'all. Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, I've accepted that. But what I have done is literally sanded every part so that it's no longer shiny. So hopefully it can adhere as best as possible. I also scraped up like flat gum that I didn't see. I scraped up like this extra paint here that I didn't realize. Like, I just did some real manual labor in here. And like I said, it's not gonna be perfect, okay? But what I'm not gonna do is any more prep on this. Period! I'm gonna have to power wash this for sure for all the dust and debris and everything. So Probably won't be able to put the paint down today, but I'd say I'm done with prep. I'm about to power wash this. No time lapse. I'm so sorry. I'm so salty right now because I really want to share every part of my process. And this is, you know, not something I'm gonna be doing multiple times. This is a one and done, you know? So yeah, I gotta figure out the camera situation. I was planning to get a new camera eventually by the maybe end of this year, maybe Black Friday time. But you know, it's not in the budget right now with everything I got going with the house. So I might go online and shop, look at some, just some new lenses, you know, just like a new lens for my camera. Cause just the lens is broke. And that's pretty common with the camera that I have, but anyways, this is what I did. Sorry for the lighting. Sorry if y'all can't even hear me, y'all. I'm about to clean up and power wash in here, and then I'll show y'all what it's looking like when I leave. I can officially say that prep is done. Or done as much as I'm gonna do it. So I'm back the same day, and I am more anxious now than ever to just really get this done. I think I'm about to start. I'm gonna take this around the edges. I'm gonna just play it by ear from there. So I have it taped along the sides. Y'all, I know that the sun isn't out and it's probably not the best time for drying, but this is actually bearable weather for me to work in. And because I've spent days prepping this, I'm just gonna try my luck. And I'm gonna do this thing. I just hope that I have enough paint to get it all done. Get my paintbrushes out. Here's my paint. All right. Since it's about to be real dark, I think it's a perfect time to try out one of these lights that I got for the garage. It's supposed to be a lot brighter. Here is the garage light by itself. Nothing extra. I'm gonna put this up there. Hopefully it makes a difference. Here's before and here's after. I'll link these lights down below for anybody who wants some light in their garage, because that was lit. It looks kind of cool. Scared to start. Once I start, I can't stop. But I mean, like, it won't be the end of the world, right? Here's the box. Here's the paint chips. Yo, I'm actually fucking doing this shit, and it's drying really, really fast. Ready? Hey.
Sprinkle that bitch. Sprinkle it, sprinkle it. Sprinkle it, sprinkle it. Hey. Homeowner goals. Paint that shit.
First time seeing it from this angle.
Yo, let's go. Let's go.
That's crazy. The light's bad, y'all. But I did it. I'm gonna give y'all a much better look in the morning. I do have to do a clear coat, but we're looking good. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. You did. I'm back at it again. Late night, great night. The last time you'll see this coat. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that back part is shiny. I tried to get the edge mix for the coating. Start getting all sticky and tacky, then it hardened up. And I wasn't even doing it for long. So, not finished. We'll see what Home Depot says in the morning.